Hello, I'm Peter Bergman. This is my official YouTube channel. I'll be updating you with the latest news, so please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautifully chaotic Tuesday, and we are absolutely buzzing to unpack the latest, most explosive drama with all of you. Grab your favorite drink, settle in, and prepare yourselves because we have a massive, mind-blowing breakdown coming your way right now. Are you guys seeing this absolute insanity right now? Listen, I'm fully prepared to be canceled for this, but I literally have to say it. This is the greatest television moment of the entire decade, and someone check my pulse because I am actually spiraling. I am sitting here in the dark. The screen is glowing. My coffee is completely ice cold, and my brain is just entirely shattered into a million little pieces. I am vibrating at a frequency that shouldn't even be humanly possible. I thought I knew where this storyline was going. I thought I had the writers all figured out, but no, they just dropped a nuclear bomb on my sanity and walked away laughing. Well, whatever happens, happens. Right, everyone? Because Jack Abbott just broke into Dr. Markham's house to rescue Diane Jenkins, and I am screaming at the top of my lungs. Yes, you heard me correctly. Jack Abbott, the patriarch of the Abbott family, the man who practically invented the bespoke corporate suit, he is out here doing full-blown black ops, tactical espionage in the middle of the night. Look, we need to talk about the sheer, unadulterated audacity of this moment. Jack Abbott is out here risking his freedom, his pristine reputation, and his entire legacy just to get his woman back. Seriously, the man is pushing 70 and he is dead-ass sneaking through the shadows like he's Ethan Hunt in a Mission Impossible movie, no cap. I mean, wait, is it just me or is this the most insanely attractive feral thing Jack has ever done in his entire life? My jaw is permanently on the floor. I am literally hyperventilating. He didn't call the GCPD. He didn't call Chance Chancellor. He didn't even call Victor Newman to ask for a shady favor, which, let's be real, he would rather spontaneously combust than do. No, Jack took matters entirely into his own hands. Basically, the entire setup of this scene is dripping with a sickening amount of tension. You have Dr. Markham's house, which low-key looks like the lair of a psychotic supervillain. It's all sterile, cold, and completely devoid of human warmth. The architecture alone is giving me severe anxiety, and Jack is just out there creeping through the meticulously manicured bushes. Anyway, I can't even process the level of devotion this takes. He approaches the back door, and the camera angles are just so tight, so claustrophobic, you can literally feel the panic radiating through the screen. And then he picks the lock. Jack Abbott picking a lock. Where did he even learn to do that? I don't know, maybe during his wilder, younger days, but dead ass, it was the most unexpected badass thing ever. Sorry, I'm getting a bit off track. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. The point is the sheer psychological weight of Jack stepping into that house. Every single floorboard creak, every menacing shadow cast on the wall, it all amplifies the absolute terror of the situation. Because if Dr. Markham catches him, it's over. It's prison. It's a massive scandal, but Jack doesn't care. He is fueled by pure, unfiltered love and a massive hit of adrenaline. He is a man possessed. Seriously, let's talk about Dr. Markham for a second, because this guy is an absolute menace to society. The way he has been keeping Diane isolated, manipulating her, playing these sick, twisted psychological games, it is genuinely terrifying. He hides behind that medical degree and that calm, soothing voice, but underneath, he is a monster. And Jack knows this. Jack knows he is walking directly into the den of a madman. But he doesn't hesitate, not for a single solitary second. He is moving with lethal purpose, sweeping the hallways like a trained operative. Look, when Jack finally finds the locked door to the room where Diane is being held, the emotional payoff is just, I can't. I literally can't. I am crying, I am shaking, I am throwing things. He slowly, painstakingly jimmies the lock open, and the lighting in the room is this sickly, pale, moonlight glow, and there she is, Diane. She is huddled in the corner, looking so fragile, so broken, so completely stripped of that fierce Jenkins fire. But then she hears the click, She looks up, and she sees him. Wait, is it just me, or was the eye contact in that moment more powerful than any dialogue they could have possibly written? No words were spoken for a solid 10 seconds. It was just Jack and Diane communicating decades of love, bitter betrayal, miraculous forgiveness, and absolute raw desperation through a single agonizing glance. I mean, she actually thought she was going to die in there. She thought she was never going to see him or Kyle ever again. And then her knight in shining armor appears, not on a white horse, but in a dark, tactical turtleneck. Deadass, the wardrobe department deserves a primetime Emmy for putting Jack in that turtleneck alone, no cap. Basically, Jack rushes over to her, and the way he touches her face, it's so gentle, so unbelievably reverent, like she is the most precious, fragile thing in the entire universe. "I've got you," he whispers. Just 3 words, and I'm a puddle on the floor. Seriously, the chemistry between Peter Bergman and Susan Walters is completely off the charts right now. They have been through so much garbage over the years, so much toxicity, and yet here they are proving that their love is the only thing that actually matters in this cruel world. Anyway, getting her out of there is a whole nother level of stress. Diane is incredibly weak. She can barely stand on her own 2 feet, and Jack has to practically carry her. And I'm sitting here in my living room, literally screaming at my television screen, "Hurry up, Mark Hammer's going to wake up." The suspense is literally killing me. Every single step they take towards the exit feels like an agonizing marathon. You can see the sweat gleaming on Jack's forehead. You can hear Diane's shallow, panicked breathing. It is pure, unfiltered cinema. Look, I know Diane is a highly controversial character in the fandom. I know half of you guys hate her and think she deserves everything bad that happens to her because of her messy past. And honestly, sometimes I agree. She is a master manipulator who, wait, no, I can't even say that right now. My brain is just refusing to process any Diane hate because she is a total victim here. And Jack is a flawless hero. And I am just completely overwhelmed by the epic romance of it all. I am paralyzed. I love her, I hate her, I love them together. It's too much. My emotions are doing backflips. Sorry, I'm getting a bit off track again. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the point. The escape. They make it to the back door, and just as Jack is about to pull it open and step out into the freedom of the night, you hear a noise, a heavy footstep upstairs, a floorboard groaning. My heart literally stopped beating. I stopped breathing. I think I actually died for a second. I mean, Jack is a genius, but actually, no. Jack is an absolute idiot for not bringing a weapon. What was he going to do if Markham came down the stairs? Hit him with his wallet. But Jack, being the absolute alpha that he is, doesn't panic. He just tightens his iron grip on Diane, gives her this look of pure, unyielding determination, and they slip out into the night just as the camera cuts away. Seriously, the way this episode ended is a literal crime against humanity. How am I supposed to sleep now? How am I supposed to go about my daily life, go to work, pay my taxes, knowing that Jack and Diane are out there in the dark running from a psychotic doctor? This is the exact kind of high-stakes storytelling that made me fall in love with this show in the first place. It's raw, it's visceral, it's completely unhinged, and I am here for every single second of it, period. Look, we have to deeply analyze the long-term implications of this B&E. When Jack gets Diane home, because he will get her home, I am manifesting this, no cap, the fallout is going to be astronomical. Kyle is going to completely lose his mind when he finds out what his mother has been through and what his father risked. The rest of the Abbott family is going to have to reckon with the fact that Jack literally risked federal prison for this woman. Ashley is probably going to have a literal aneurysm on the spot. But you know what? Jack won't care, because he proved once and for all that Diane Jenkins is his ultimate endgame. Basically, this changes the entire fabric of the show. The power dynamics in Genoa City are going to shift massively. If Jack is willing to go to these extreme illegal lengths for love, what else is he capable of? Victor Newman better watch his back, because this new, ruthless action hero version of Jack Abbott is not to be messed with. I am dead-ass so hyped for the next episode, I might just camp outside the CBS studios until they release it. Wait, Is it just me, or is this the absolute best era of Y&R we've had in years? I know I complain a lot in the group chat, but when they get it right, they get it SO right. The stakes, the raw emotion, the sheer cinematic quality of that break-in sequence. It was perfection. Absolute, undeniable perfection. And if you disagree with me, you are just flat out wrong, no cap. I need to go chug a gallon of water and try to calm my heart rate down before I spontaneously combust. But seriously, let me know if you guys are as emotionally wrecked by this as I am, because I cannot be alone in this level of obsession.
Thank you for watching my video. I will be updating regularly with the latest news, so please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me.